Got the Shure 55. Pretty much close. I'm not sure exactly because once we get everything turned on, we can check everything out. Otherwise, utilizing this cabinet pretty well because, believe it or not, it's made of wood. So, boom. Oh, let's make it work. Also getting. Oh my goodness. I would also say, man, getting the power strip ready. My goodness. I can't believe I was that behind on it. But either way. Oh, ain't no problem. Well, kind of. Oh no. I just did this the wrong way around. Oh, I could have left it plugged in. That's the great thing about surge protectors and extensions. Ooh. See what we got here. At least that's alive and kicking. And let's plug up the beautiful girl, and we will start a new project, at least. Now, there's two other things I got to do for some viewer requests, which is like backing up and recording stuff on CD and everything, which will be done, I promise. Otherwise, we just gotta try to I can make this work at least for you. Alright, so that should be what we were messing with last time, if I remember right, because I was just jamming along with stuff. Yeah, it's one night in event, I remember. Alrighty. So, never used one of these machines before. Quick run through. However you turn it on and so forth, make sure it's in a safe location, free from water and fluids. And then, using this button, we are going to... Now, I got a bunch of stuff on here, which is songs you've already know, but I have not written them up or anything like that. I don't know if you can see what my hand's doing over here and using the wheel. All I'm doing to bounce from menu to menu kind of thing. But what we want to do is go to new and just boom. I'll worry about renaming it at a moment. Oh wait, what did I do? Hold up. Amateur. Okay. Let's do something real quick. Work our way back. Okay. Now. This should work. There we go. I was about to say. I'm not going to worry about renaming it, but we know it's Song 42. Comic book, at least. So we'll have that in perpetuity. And let's go ahead and line up the guitars. Let's put the main on 7 for this one. Oh, and I get to write up the notebook as well. That's what's up. So I've selected where I want it to go. So you see, 1, 1, 1. And if I didn't want it, you just undo it. And if you want to put it back, you could do it this way. You can do it either way, you know? I just always go from top down. It's just how I... it's how I undress her. With consent. But, yeah. Okay, so we got record working. And let's test some levels. Just for a moment. I will show you what I'm playing. But, as you can tell, I'm trying to show you how the machine works. So, oh, there was the pick I was using. Don't get stuck in the amp. That's a typical move. And... Alright, let me walk around and try to see this meter level. You can look at it from either way, but everything should be along the board. Even. Perfect. And then, even though I was just messing with all those settings, the recording is still put. So, I don't know. We'll just see what it sounds like in the meantime. Alright, let's see how this goes in terms of quality. Ooh. I would even say I could probably put the mic closer. I know I'm going to close the doors too. That's going to make it louder. But I think that's just about the right distance for the amp and everything. I'm going to try to put the guitar down. I'll show you the mic movement I'm going to do for it real quick. Oh, fearless leader. Okay, so, well, don't get mad at me, YouTube. So you see, we're using about 2-3 inches. I know I can move up, and then let's see here, something like that. We could maybe even go closer, and it'll be safe, I think. And then let's risk it for the biscuit. I don't know. We're going for. I'm gonna call that like 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch. That should be okay. And then we should get more volume out of that. Hey, hello! Well, people don't. A lot of people ask me how to use this machine, so every time I use the Yamaha AW16G, I demonstrate what I do. And it's sort of like reteaching yourself as well at the same time. Otherwise, try not to slice my cables in half as I close the cabinet doors. And bringing in more guitar sound, but basically I'm getting the level set and ready to go to record this, the main guitar track for Comic Book is what I'm doing. Yeah, the microphone is a Shure 55, or an SM Shure 55. They go for like $200, but I've used them for a lot, like drum recordings and stuff like that. Room mics, you still need condensers and all that, but they're usually pretty good. A little weaker than you think, but nothing bad. Now, I have a feeling I did something like that. Yep. Yeah, see, I got 2 more bars. I'm walking down the street. That's basically what those type of riffs are. Okay. I don't know. I think we're good to run a little bit. Oh, yeah. Guess you won't see me playing it, but it's okay. Yeah. I'm not too vain. Not worried about that. At least want to show you how this all works. I know you're thinking like, man, he hasn't even listened to it in his own ears. You're right, I haven't. But I have worked with this machine since like 1998. Not this specific machine, but let's not blow up my eardrums either. Alright, I don't know. It's still playing. Okay. I bet I can do that. Oh, okay. Record settings should be good. Alright, let's see if I can nail this rhythm of it. But at least you'll just see how the machine goes. Or maybe... Yeah, see, that's too much crap. Yeah, I'm just going to show you this real quick. If I have to do another take, I'll at least show you playing it. But at least you'll know how it goes. So what you do... Boom. And it starts recording. But I'm just trying to show you the fun part here. Take these headphones off because I won't need them. Otherwise, make sure my settings is what I want them to be for this song. Make sure I don't blow it. Oh. Man, that does look good. I bet you could actually hear it if I set it up like this. With the headphones, I don't need to listen to them. I'm not trying to do it. But I bet if I put the headphones like right here. Oh, yeah. Watch. I bet that sound comes through. Find a place of gravity. Okay. I bet you hear it there. Tara, pleasure. And Supersonic City. Rage. Awesome. Alright, let's see if I can nail this one through. This is comic book. Be on volume 3. But either way, I feel like I should have tried writing this a little better. But alright. Make it work. This is the part I love. It's like a blanket of snow across the field or a ski slope or whatever, and you just go down your snowboard or you hike through, or you follow animal tracks that have been through the snow before you, but your footprints are like the first human footprints. That's what it's like recording. I love it. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. It sounds ridiculous, but the pick was in the wrong direction in my hand. Legitly. But it's okay. Like I said, we hit the record and the play, and we go again. Man, I lost count. I know I did. That's awful. Okay. Well, at least whoever got to see that, you got to see that. But I'm going to at least do this. So I feel a little more relaxed in my own element a bit because this is sort of standing in my way. So I'm going to try to be a little bit of our answer and just go ahead and give the people a little more to see. But don't worry. The sound will resume. But I cannot keep doing that the way I was and feel like, oh yeah, there's enough room for everything. There wasn't. There was no room for anything. Best way I could explain it, really. But. Yeah. Because, this thing's in my way of comfortability. Oh no, and it's sinking. But, let's make it work. Because that was too much in my way. I could not keep doing that, but. I feel like I should do like that drink of water or something right before this, but let's see if I can just nail it. I will be in my element when I get this extra foot out of this cable. But man, having to always redo it. But that's how it goes. Once in a lifetime memories. Got to do it right first time around. Apparently, I spun myself right around. Oh my god, that felt. Oh, that's a little bit sickening. I ain't gonna lie. Woo. That and the heat. I got no AC going. We're waiting for. Basically, the unit exploded, like the condenser tank, so they had to get a whole new thing. So I'm waiting to get a new one. Kind of hence why I'm doing this as best I can. I guess you can hear it because of how far away this is. That's hysterical. Oh well. But enjoy nonetheless. But I'm gonna try to nail this track at least, or as easy as I can. Whew. Make history. Man, I think that first chorus went, or I mean, I think that first section went right. But man, I feel like I added an extra bar in that second, and it was me realizing I got these fucking lyrics mixed up as I put them on the wall behind the camera as I'm trying to focus. Alright, ripping shit. That's fine. The tree's already dead when it became paper. I'm sorry. I will try to grow trees. If given the acreage, I will, but doubt it. Oh, I'll grow many of trees. Trees with abundance of food as well. Alright. At least we're doing well. I feel right with the song at least, but let's not try to rush it. Whew. Alright. won't matter if that sound going through, but I don't know. That first verse seemed choppy. Let's see what we can get on a replay. I'll bring you in closer. And we can give it a good sound together. See how it goes. Whee! Not sure, but let's see how it runs. Might work. I might have it. Or you could plug in the damn headphone. What is wrong? Alright, let me show you. Ooh, sounds like it's there. I don't know. I'm down to do it again, just to make sure it's perfect. Woo! I really have to hear that intro a bit. This is choppy though. But the timing's right though. Shit, the timing's right. It's a recorder and a mixer. It's electric. Well, I'm recording electric. If you were at the beginning of the video, you would have caught me doing it all. But, since I'm alone, I'm going to listen to it to myself for a second. See how it comes out. Oh, we got to open up this door, too. Let some of this air blow through. Whee! See what we can get out of this. Ooh, unplug it on myself. Maybe. I like the tone quality already. Alright, my over analytical ass got the tone right. Alright. Oh, I just thought I was spending too much time getting it right. Sound better. I knew it'd sound better once I heard it through the headphones. Sometimes, man, you're like, oh, it sounds awful. But you just gotta trust in your ability and lay it out. I really don't hear anything wrong just yet. For me, it's the transfers. Like, for each part. Especially the second chorus, for getting the rhythm changes. And that's how it like gets into the third outro and then the fourth bridge, but... Sound quality, though, that's turning out right. That inch from the microphone, that's about right. It almost makes me want to just do it again because it sounds good. But then there's that bit of like, oh man, should you like throw it away? But what the hell? Oh, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Telemarketers exposing Exposing. But whew, get the window open, get some air going. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just confident to re-record it again. I don't feel that bad about it. For a lifetime memory, make sure it's perfect. I don't know, the tone's right with it though. The timing is perfect on that, but it is just so choppy. I could do it better. I know I can. The timing's right. Like for a live recording, that's good enough, but not for the track. Oh, it's okay. Where would we be? Where would there's the stories that you left for me to read? Would we be? Where would we be? Where would we be? Where would we be? The problem is, the more I listen to it, I'm gonna be like, it's fine. I just want to redo it again. The timing's right. It's good enough for a live recording, but not for the studio recording. For the mixtape and the album, no. It's got to be right. For both versions, it'll be used. Oh, the new strings sound good on it, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's always what you should do, especially like within like 3 days to a week or within the first month of putting on new strings. Like start recording something. What is it? I got like a week or two on these? Like 10 days. I feel like. We'll get it done. It's probably like 17, 18 days, but still. Really don't hear anything wrong, but I just know it's choppy. The timing's choppy. And I'm not gonna lie, my hand cramped on one of the choruses. I'd rather know I hit that chord right and not know, like... I had to use my live instincts to make sure the song didn't get ruined. I think I'll do it again. But we'll close the door. Sorry, birds! Anyone from my high school days would giggle about that from my bird song. But the cool part is, I might be able to set this up right here, so you can just listen to whatever's happening. At least I know the tone is right and everything. We got everything good. I'm not worried. I think we're still set up to record, yeah. And then, in case this mess with any levels, make sure everything is good in here. I want to tweak some levels. Knowing what I can get away with more, I think it will be awesome. Oh my god, I think it'll be amazing. Yeah. Because, what you guys didn't see was me hitting a cable and moving that amp inside the box. The box. You can either do it where it's like, what is it, Frank Templeton? I live in the box. Or it's like 95 back or whatever radio station. The box. Oh man, that's fun. Woo. Sounds cleaner. back to you. Sweet. All right. Let's give it the old humanity try of life. And thank you, viewers of the universe, for enjoying this process. Otherwise, let's try to get it done. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm a bit sweaty, but I'm ready to drink some water or like a sip of eat an orange slice too. I don't know. I'm ready for a lot of things. Let's do it. I don't know about that. Yeah, let's do it like that. That probably had more emotions, but we have no idea if I fucked up that second verse. Everything else is good. I don't know if I cut out an extra second or two of what needed to be. Oh! It's annoying. It's okay. Have confidence in yourself. You're not completely useless. Woke up one morning unlike any other, 'cause today I lost my favorite comic book, and I don't know where it went or where to find it. At least it gave me one more story to tell on just another day of waking life. Managing my remaining time. Where could my comic book be? Trying to find where my comet could be. Looking for the manuscript to set me free. Not trying to cheat or read ahead of the class. Nothing wrong with gaining an advantage. Want to clear my mind of anxiety. Need a distraction from society. Where would I be without the stories you left for me to read? Where would I be without the words you left to set us free? Oh yeah. Where would we be without the words you left to set us free? Yeah, yeah. Oh. Alright, one more time, and it should be the ending. Where would we be? 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 Alright, I think that's done on point. Let me try to get this to where I can just like la to it. Otherwise, I think that's it. We did it! We recorded a main guitar track in, alright, 30, 40 minutes. Either way. And I was talking to people outside. I'm taking a sip of coffee. Jeez. That's all I wanted. You did it, man! I believe it. Because not only that, because I have this whole thing set up. Because I think I was paranoid about the coffee machine over brewing. You gotta love the community endorsements and support for our local artists. I got several coffee makers who like, oh, he's got the drip. I got the drip. But you have to remember, I spent 20 years on my gypsy travels. The French press, camping, or any bit of just hot water situation wins every time. Sorry. Just letting you know. But I'm an American boy. I'm an American boy. I will drink my drip coffee, so. If you're wondering why I'm doing this with the knife, it's because this is two different coffee makers. This is a coffee maker where the heating unit worked, but the bowl broke. This bowl is from a coffee maker that had a bowl, but the unit broke. So I combined the two together, removing one part, subbing in the knife, makes everything work. And in the meantime, have a little bit of this rather pleasing beverage. Now, I really do gotta like plug this thing in. Woo. Oh, I think we're doing well. See, it's 3 minutes too. That's not bad. We got a chart topper. I gotta do a better way for you to hear it though. I know what way I could do it. I just don't want to. Actually, don't want to really like mess with a lot of it. Hold up. I got an idea. 2 seconds. Oh, I hate doing this. I just don't like plugging amps to the Yamaha. I don't like them being on the same circuit. But I think the second version had a lot more soul. I can add to it. I'm hoping it's the version, but that's where we're at. I think so. It's sort of like one of those things you don't second guess. The truth is, I already recorded over a great live version. So I don't need to double deuce and destroy. Okay, maybe my neighbors had a point. Things were really loud yesterday. I never take it beyond like 30% on the custom here. And if you notice, I took the middle grill off. Yeah, after several years of bass recording, the grill on the amp finally became a problem. Or not a problem. I just need to add a little more wood or deadening. It'll be fine. But it was just one of those ones. But in theory, we should have something once I turn it on too. If there's a gluteus maximus shot, I'm sorry, that was my plan. I hear it. Where are we at? Would be helpful if I was paying attention too. But honestly, I'm just listening to the quality, making sure it's coming in right. All I'm really doing. Because there's an organ part to this, so my guitar strum is to mimic the organ, so when it comes through the ad, it's there. Because in a sense, the guitar is like a delay. That's right. All right. Also, this is a cool thing to know. So, in that situation where I was just trying to hear myself or whatever, you gotta also assign a track when you do it. So just like how this is recorded, you just go, or you can do that. That's an easy way. I meant to do something different. Since I'm just playing with vocals, I'm just gonna put on track 1. So words that you. So yeah, basically what we're up to here. But oh wait, I can do this a little better. I thought I could. But either way, you should be able to see it lined up, right? And then just gonna sing along with it, see if it sounds right. And if it does, I'm gonna leave it alone because I can add guitars and bass and lead, so that's not the issue. It's being happy with this. Because everything I did on the rhythm track is to be like incorporated and lead in. There's a part, I will admit, that sounds choppy, but it's choppy because of what the other guitars are doing in that part. So it's supposed to be like a little, like a skip jerk. Where you're kind of like, oh shit, the song skipped? No. It's just an engineered recording where it sounds like the song skipped. That's the idea behind it. But yeah, enjoy. Let's see how it sounds with vocals. My bad. Make sure the monitor's on. Not always, but you know what I mean. It would be helpful if I knew where I was instead of just showing off on how to sing. 'Cause you don't know a damn thing about it. so I can be serious, and wondering if this guitar is perfect. Where could my comic book be? That sounds about right. I don't think that sounds bad. Find where my comic could be. I'm just lying. It'd be helpful if you did the right verse too, bro. Really be helpful. Woke up one morning unlike any other, 'cause today I lost my favorite comic book, and I don't know where it went or where to find it. At least it gave me one more story to tell on just another day of waking life, managing my remaining time. Okay, so I did do it early. Because it is perfect. Because I can't remember if I did one more verse at the beginning or not. Just do the chorus. It's good. Where could my comic could be? If I can say comic book, I'm good. Trying to find where my comic book be. Looking for the manuscript to set me free. Not trying to cheat or read ahead of the class. Nothing wrong with gaining advantage. Want to clear my mind of anxiety. Needing a distraction from society. I think it is perfect. I think I just want to sing along with it one more time, but I think that is perfect. At least I know it's two bars in. But damn, that's pretty dope. He's like, he's playing it again. Yeah, it's my song. Woke up one morning unlike any other, 'cause today I lost my favorite comic book, and I don't know where it went or where to find it. At least it gave me one more story to tell on just another day of waking life, managing my remaining time. Where could my comic book be? Trying to find where my comic could be. Looking for the manuscript to set me free. Not trying to cheat or read ahead of the class. Nothing wrong with gaining an advantage. Wanna clear my mind of anxiety. Needing a distraction from society. Where would I be without the stories you left for me to read? Where would I be without the words you left to set us free? Oh yeah. Where would we be without the words you left to set us free? Oh yeah. Yeah, where would we be without the words you left for us to read? Set us free. Where would we be? 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 Okay, yeah, it's good. Alright, I can add to that. Otherwise, we'll take a break. I could just solo along that thing and just make up stuff. But man, we'll take, for the exercise, this is recording a main rhythm track. So ha 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 ha. Enjoy.